Trev is in the building. We're talking about quality motor oil, Shell Helix HX7 and HX8 with Flexi Molecule technology. I'm having a good one today. 10 minutes to the top of the hour. Good to see you.
You too as well?
You were taking the kids back to school?
No, I got caught up with the traffic. There's so much traffic. As in the last 2 days been crazy.
I understand.
And it's just, it gives an emphasis on our road network. And of course, with that traffic means your vehicle will be overheating and, you know.
It has been crazy. I ate all my snacks because I usually have a snack that I have on my way back.
Yes.
I ate everything, and I've been trying to make sure that I don't get caught up in it.
Yes.
But sometimes, even if you plan well, you're going to be living in traffic, and people are shopping a lot in traffic.
Correct.
In fact, we've been asking guys what they buy. I've had things like rungus. You can get. I hear there's a name for it now.
Yes.
There's a name for it. You can have that sold to you in traffic.
Yes.
You can buy fruit.
Yes.
You can get kitchen towels, sunglasses,
Crisps.
and little gadgets that you don't know what it's for, but
Yes.
you know what, they're selling it. Let me buy time.
Yes.
Shout out to Majani. You're saying bundles for sure so that you can watch the show. SpiceFM.co.ke. 10 minutes to the top of the hour. You are right in time for class. I'm glad you made it, Trev. And we missed you yesterday.
Well, first of all, sorry guys, I couldn't make it. But we are here now just to deal with Shell. So today's topic is pretty interesting. It's a follow-up to what we've been discussing. And of course, for your chance to win, you have to listen very, very carefully. And we'll give you the answer later on. But today's topic would be, what are the consumer benefits of the Shell HX7 and HX8 to the consumer? All right. So we've been talking about the benefits to the engine, what it does to your car. But at the bottom line, you as a driver, you're driving on Mombasa Road and you're thinking of, servicing your vehicle towards the end of the week. If you use HX7 or HX8, what are the benefits that you accrue when you use that oil? I'm going to start with, HX8, which is a fully synthetic version of this Shell Helix with Flexi Molecule technology. All right, it's a mid-tire oil that is actually geared towards the customer who's looking for value because they want extra protection for the engine. And of course, in terms of pricing, it is not overly expensive, but comes in at the right price for you. So you get extra protection because it's supposed to last you up to 10,000 kilometers. But if you were to stretch a bit, probably about 12,000 kilometers. So that is roughly 2 services. Can you imagine that?
And you get to save.
Yes, It's all about saving. In that economy now, everybody's trying to stretch their shilling.
Right.
So at the end of the day, it's all about stretching it and also giving your car that maximum protection. And the users of the HX8 are primarily anybody who's driving a vehicle that's below 8 years old. So we're talking about anybody who's imported a vehicle from Japan, from the States, from the UK, Dubai, Singapore. And I've seen quite a number of people with this high performance engine. So your Audis, for example, with the 2-liter turbos and the Golfs with the 1.4s, or even the Subarus as well. That is the right type of engine oil because it's built for this region and to give you that much needed protection that you require.
Fantastic. And there's a lot of people who are thinking, wow, they're very different, but of course give you the same benefits. I know this series, you've outlined the differences between the two. And we're talking about how to save money and the quality motor oil that we're talking about. Flexi Molecule technology on the HX7 and HX8. A lot of people are saying today's question better be easy. You gave us comparisons of both of them, and let's go back to the benefits of Shell Helix with Flexi Molecule technology for both HX7 and HX8.
Now, just to wrap it up on the HX8, which I've been talking about, the HX8 is found everywhere. Where there's a Shell petrol station, you probably find it, and it comes in easy packs. So you have 4 liters and 5 liters. And if you want wholesale, I think you may want to talk to your nearest Shell petrol station and probably give you that benefit, because sometimes you have fleet customers who have huge amounts of vehicles they need to service, and that's a conversation you can have with the distributor. But for ease of use, you're able to have a 4-liter pack and a 5-liter pack. The reason why they do that is because some of the vehicles with the smaller engines only take 4 liters of oil, Well, some with the higher capacity engines, so your Subarus and probably your Audis will probably do 5 liters. So it just depends on the engine capacity and the oil capacity of the sump. Moving on to HX7, again, mid-tire oil that is semi-synthetic. When I say semi-synthetic, it's a blend. A blend is basically they use both mineral oil and, of course, this Pure Plus technology to blend this oil to give you that value. So they all have flexi-molecule technology, which will protect your engine. And like we mentioned before, it's all about protecting, 58% protection of, temperature deposit control, 78% corrosion resistance. That is something that this particular flexi-molecule technology gives you in a value pack. So this HX7 is geared towards somebody who's on a budget, all right? And it's geared towards vehicles that are older, over 8 years old. So if you're driving a vehicle that is 10 years old, 12 years old, and you still want that, protection quality of flexi-molecule technology, then the HX7 is the one for you. Again, it also comes in easy packs, 4 liters and 5 liters depending on the engine capacity, and it will give you maximum protection. It's supposed to give you up to 7,000 kilometers, actually 8,000 kilometers, but if you want to stretch it, you can do it up to 10. So again, value driven proposition for the customer whose budget is very tight but still wants something quality for their vehicle that will sustain and cleanse and protect the engine from the wear and tear of the everyday drive right here in Nairobi.
I love this. More protection at the same price. And today we've touched on the benefits of Shell Helix HX7 and HX8 with Flexi Molecule technology and the benefits for you as a consumer. 40% wear and tear protection in your engine, 58% temperature deposits control and viscosity, and 78% better corrosion protection. We've got trivia and you've got some goodies. It's payday every day with Big Boy Trev. So stick around to find out how you can win. Don't forget the hashtags Spice Drive with Shell, Traystix F1, CBBT_TV, and SpiceFM KE on every single platform. We've got a question coming up in the next hour. You know the drill. Make sure you're on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter for a chance to win. Trev looks like he's having a better day, so he's going to make the question very easy for you. If you've been attending class, you know this. And of course, you can also slide into his DM with whatever questions you have about this amazing product. What's the reception for Shell Helix HX7 and HX8 with Flexi Molecule technology?
Plenty of people asking, is it good for my car? Yes, it is. People are receiving the product extremely well. I had a chance to actually service my vehicle because I'm using HX8. And even my mechanic was like, okay, so this new oil, tell me more about it. So I sort of became like a brand ambassador to the mechanic. And he's pretty surprised because it's able to last up to 10,000 kilometers. He's like, is this like a fully synthetic premium? I'm like, this is Shell, HX8 with Flexi Molecule technology. Very good for your car, especially if you're driving a high performance vehicle. I mean, it'll give you all the benefits you need at a very affordable price.
Fantastic. The conversation continues on social media. A question is coming in, and I hope you've been paying attention. We're going to be hearing more from Big Boy Trev when it comes to car culture. He's got the 411. Stay tuned to hear more about it and for a chance to win 5K.
So if you've been attentive today, we've been talking about the consumer benefits of HX7 and HX8. So for today's question, I'm going to make it very easy because everybody's been saying, Trev, make it easy. So every day it's easier. So maybe today's going to be easiest. I don't know. So for your chance to win 5K, here's a question. Between the two Shell Helix products, the HX7 and HX8, which one is built for vehicles over 8 years old?
Over 8
years old. Listen again. For your chance to win, which of the two Shell Helix products, the HX7 and HX8, is built for vehicles that are over 8 years old? If you think you know the answer, please hit us up. Of course, do not forget to put the hashtag Spice Drive with Shell. Tag myself, Monique, CBBT, and you'll be able to see if you are the winner. So Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, please feel free, engage, and let's win.
Fantastic. If your mechanic has to keep trying to convince you about the benefits of motor oil, your car is definitely not performing at its best. Motor oils lubricate engine parts which are in constant friction. It thus reduces friction, which tends to increase wear and tear of engine parts. The flexi molecules in Shell Helix HX7 and HX8 constantly adapt inside the engine to protect critical engine parts. The flexi molecules activate when high pressure and high temperature situations arise. Modern engines come with advanced technology that demands higher performance in smaller engines, turbochargers. So how does Shell Helix come in? Flexi molecules in Shell Helix HX7 and HX8 activate under high pressure to form a protective barrier on metal contacts, providing extra protection when most oil is squeezed out. Also, high temperatures to form protective barrier and oxidation control in turbocharged engines.
Now, the winner. Are you ready? For today's question is Rambo, Bambo, Boom, Boom. The winner is Susan Ogoti. From Facebook, and she said HX7 is the best Shell Helix product with flexi molecule technology recommended for vehicles with older engines. Then she put the hashtag SpiceFM with Shell, Monique, Angeline Kibet, cast Big Boy Trev.